The Highlight Zone is sponsored by Marathon, Steamatic, First Federal Bank, and Drive Alive.
You're watching the Highlight Zone, Friday edition. Northeast Indiana, it's time to get in the zone.
A rock'em sock'em type game.
Just got to keep playing like we've been playing. And everybody's hyped up and ready.
And Norwell and us always have a big rivalry.
The rivalry of ours, not too fond of them.
There's a lot of hype going on.
First thing we need to worry about is stopping feature.
You know, you can throw records out in this game.
We're just telling our guys it's man up.
All right, tonight marks week 4 of the high school football season, and in most conferences, the picture is starting to develop when it comes to teams that'll be in the hunt for a championship.
And coming in, Dwenger looks like the team to beat in the SAC. Fairfield and Busco, they stand out in the NECC, and teams like Leo and Garrett, they've got the leg up in the ACAC.
They certainly do, but first, the NHC takes center stage tonight. That means a trip to Ossian. Bellmont, the defending 3A state champs, 3-0 this year. Norwell, ranked 10th in the state, also undefeated. The rivalry continues tonight. Braves at the Knights. It's the Highlight Zone game of the week, and we whisk you away to the Courtyard. The all-time series between these two tied at 15. Second quarter, Bellmont gets 2 short rushing touchdowns from Forrest Fullenkamp. That one makes it 14-0, but they were not happy at the yard. However, the ensuing kickoff, Clay Fechter, that spin move right there is why he's one of the best players in Northeast Indiana. 84 yards down the sideline, 14-7. He was also a homecoming king.
He took a timeout.
Why not? Third quarter, he does everything. Norwell starts to throw the football. Noah Patton picked by Carlin Horman. And that would set this up 4th and goal from the 2. But the Norwell D stiffens. They stop Nick Hall. That was in the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, that goal line D couldn't stop him anymore. Fullenkamp, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game, 21-7 in Bellmont. Later in the 4th, after a Connor Emenhiser interception, Daniel Meyer with a 6-yard touchdown. They hold Clay Fechter to the stats tell me 0 yards on 6 carries, only 45 yards of total offense for Norwell. And it's Bellmont winning it 28-7.
We came out and we knew they were going to be a tough team, so we came out and we hit them hard, and they started backing off after we hit them hard, and I don't know, we just kept doing that all night.
I just contributed everything to just the overall play of the defense. We played tremendous, and it was the first game we actually played 4 full quarters of hard-nosed football.
Kudos to that Bellmont defense. Norwell plays at New Haven next week. Bellmont hosts Homestead.
Let's head to Homestead, shall we? The undefeated Spartans hosting Columbia City tonight. Pick it up in the second quarter. Zach Terrell, we've said his name a few times this season. We're going to say it some more. That was Sean Duval holding in a 22-yard pass. Cody Appenzeller caps off the drive with the short touchdown run. Tough night for Logan Rare. The Eagles quarterback goes down. The fumble recovered by A.J. Terry. That would lead to Zach Terrell to Cody Appenzeller. 50-yard touchdown. It was 35-0 just before the half, and Homestead rolls tonight. 56-0 the final. Well, sticking with the NHC, New Haven at Carroll. Some high-flying action out at the Dean tonight, literally. Chargers D setting the tone early in this one. Gets the fumble right there. Nick Bengal recovers. Duncan firing up his squad. Apparently they answered that. Gregory Shortkin tips the pass. Picked off by Chip Maples. Takes it to the house. 7-0 Carroll. And they were pumped up in the neon green out there. The Charger D shuts down Frank Lloyd. He had 128 yards and a touchdown tonight, but it wouldn't matter on the scoreboard. Carroll, big win tonight. 31-14 the final.
Now, so far you've seen it seems like it's been a night for defense, and that was the case in the SAC's premier game. Harding's Roderick Smith, he set the conference rushing record last week, but the most important record, Harding's mark of 3-0. The Hawks hosting Bishop Luers, Battle of Paulding Road. There's Sherwood Haydock. Luers hoping to avoid going an unnight like 1-3, and Roderick Smith getting stuffed there by that Luers D. How about Zach Haydock? Well, he would get intercepted right there by Eric Sword, one of 4 picks we recorded for Mr. Haydock. Luers is James Kanapke. Well, he's trying to go to the air, but Jesse Pope, watch that, kind of like Troy Polamalu yesterday, making the pick right there. As you can tell, this was a defensive ball game. Harding fumbles right here. Luers would recover. but this may be one of the better plays you'll see all year. The Wildcat.
Look out for the cat.
Kenny Mullen takes the direct snap, and just try to follow him right here. He's making some moves. That's Kenny Mullen, the junior, breaking it down for a 52-yard touchdown. The difference in this one, Luers wins 14-8.
Great team effort defensively, especially against a wonderful player in Rod. So we're real proud of the defensive effort, and we did enough offensively to control the ball and keep the ball away from him. So that was crucial. This is a huge win for us. Maybe get this thing turned around again.
Yeah, Luers now 2-2, plays host to Wayne next week, while Harding hosts Dwenger.
Let's talk about Dwenger, the General, Chris Schwartzkopf, and the Saints at Zollner Stadium tonight. They're 3-0, taking on Northrop. Opening drive, Wade Markley airs it out. Cameron Smith hauls it in 62 yards later. That's a Saints touchdown. 7-zip Saints. He says, go do that again. But Northrop moving the ball. Colin Boulin rolls out, hits Javon Bryant, the 18-yard pickup and the first down, but they would have to punt on that drive. Saints take over in the red zone. Markley fakes Deshoney. Schwartzkopf gives it to Ramon Wright, takes it to the house. 14-zip Dwenger. If you like the way it turns out one time, try it again. Right from 20 yards out, and Dwenger rolls tonight. 56-6 the final.
How good is Mr. Wright? From Zollner we go to Spooler. Snider hosting Elmhurst, and we're going to pick this one up in the second quarter. Panthers already up 24-7. Tyler Bobelia on the option, and, well, that's how you fake a pitch. Pretty darn good. 26 yards for Bobelia. 31-7 Snider, and yeah, he's done a nice job replacing Matt Elliott this year. How about some defense from the Panthers? Zach Barnes getting physical right there. That would force a punt. Check out the punt. Nick Lewis kind of muffs it right there, but he meant to do that. Yeah, that's exactly how it works, right? Okay, he scoops it up, goes 65 yards down the sideline for a touchdown, and Snider wins big over Elmhurst, 52-19.
Let's go to Jack Weicker Stadium. The red-hot Southside Archers hosting Concordia. The painted-up fans always look nice on TV. Southside's T.J. Hill runs it in for the score. He had 94 yards on just 6 carries tonight. Second quarter, Concordia quarterback Connor Wilkins almost intercepted, but Jacob Kidding calls that in. Very next play, T.J. Pruitt calls in that pass for the nice touchdown. They get the extra point, 9-7 Southside. But that's when the Archers just poured on the defense. Chris Underwood pulls that in. Then Greg Johnson runs in one of his 2 touchdowns on the night. The Archers 335 rushing yards tonight as they win 32-9 the final.
How about the Wayne Generals getting some votes in this week's 4A poll? Coach Getz' his team take it on Northside. Kind of looks like a Burger King commercial, which is a little bit freaky.
Scary.
All right, Generals fullback Tyrell Jones. Watch him. He's been in the weight room a little bit because this pile just keeps on moving. Bring the guy down. 9-yard run right there, and that would help set up this. Jordan Patterson, the Generals quarterback. If you haven't heard of him, you've heard of him now. He gets the touchdown from 27 yards out.
And the ref got taken out.
Yeah, that's what happens. Now, just because our photographer shooting this game is cousins to Jordan Patterson is not the reason why he's in the highlights. It's because he's pretty good. He takes this one 34 yards for a touchdown, and Wayne pulls off a victory 24-0.
It's good to know people, but it's also good to play well.
Yeah, when they score like that, it's not hard to get them in the highlights.
Absolutely. We hit up the NHC and the SAC. Much more coming, including a rivalry game in Whitley County.
Yeah, plus 2 huge games in the ACAC. That includes last year's conference champ Southern Wells at this year's conference favorite, Leo. That's all coming up next in The Zone.